Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining me. Doing a follow-up to that May 14th video short that I posted about that morning's events, about finding all the tree breaks and tracks and hearing the wood knocks and whatever, and the scream in the distance. Well, to follow up on that afternoon, we went to a place that we frequently visit if we're in the area and got a little time. It's easy to get to, and we checked there because we found some tracks in there. Anyway, we went back to check it out, and there's a little creek there, a little native brook trout stream, middle of nowhere. It's got a few trout in it. I was hoping to maybe catch one for a picture. And but the water was so low, it was kind of hard to get a fly in the water close enough to one without spooking it. So anyway, mostly just looking. And we were walking along this little spring after checking out these giant old trees on this hillside. And turns out that we end up finding another little tributary spring to this creek that we didn't know existed because of where it dumped in a thicket. Well, along this little ridge line, it drops down to this spring, and then there's a mountain laurel thicket at the bottom. So we came up along, and all of a sudden behind us, maybe about 100 feet, came a scream. Not the loudest one I've had directed at me, but a scream. Of course, it immediately caught our attention. We spun around, and in that same instance, a rock, which we guessed made to be, had to have been 15-20 pounds by the sound it made, coming crashing down through the trees and into the creek bed below us. Maybe about couldn't have been more than maybe 100 feet at that away. I mean, it wasn't far. I mean, we could see the brush move as it came crashing through the trees from out of the mountain laurel thicket. And anyway, I immediately went to it with the phone on, camera ready, and looking, but I didn't see anything. And the videos and pictures didn't reveal any movement or anything. So, you know, it moved. Where, I don't know. We trickled our way back up the hill, slowly watching and listening. Nothing else happened. I think we established a line right there with that, because it kind of falls within a line now I know exists because of what's happened there. A violent tree bashing, 2 large rock throws, and several small rock throws. But it depends on which side of the line is on what you experience. Anyway, we went back to look, couldn't find a rock, but we'll go look again. Kind of hard to find a rock in a trout stream. Anyway, an overnighter's being planned, and we're going to be back in a couple of days to check things out. So again, to see what's happening out here in the spooky ass Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. Coming at you now from the foothills of the spooky Blue Ridge Mountains. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned. Thanks for subscribing.